Hello, everybody. We want to thank our sponsors from today's episode, Babbel, HelloFresh, and EarnIn. You'll hear more about them in the episode. But for now, let's get this show started.
Amen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. I am Melissa.
And I am Mel.
And we have a very special guest.
Amen.
If you are on our Patreon, you know that I announced this yesterday. And hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just got to drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
It's not.
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, pop the trunk.
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Who do we have with us here today? None other than Miss Danny Rose.
Amen.
Yes. She is a singer. She is an actress. She is a rapper if she wanted to be. She has all the sayings in the world that you could ever imagine. She is an encourager and she is a prayer warrior. And she is an author, y'all.
Amen.
Damn.
Look at you.
Thank you. You are really good at that. Like, you got the Steve Harvey announcing people. Girl, you got the Apollo.
Yes.
You are good. That was so good. Yes, I am officially an author. That's crazy.
Tell the people before we get started. This is her long story short. So if you're new here, it's the podcast hosted by two real life sisters. And more as we get bigger and bigger, people do not know this.
Yes.
And when I tell you I love it,
no, they don't. They don't. It's always really funny. People be like, "Oh my gosh, is that MrsKevOnStage with you?" I'll be like, "Yes, it's so crazy. I love her. Oh my gosh." It'd be cracking me up.
I love it so
How would they
much.
not know?
Because Mel is becoming and is at this point not even becoming a TikTok influencer in her own right.
She is.
And people are finding out about her through her.
Oh, yeah.
Not through Kev,
Mel.
not through
I love that
us.
for you.
And so it's back channeling.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and so when they see me on her platform, which is what happens, they see me on her platform, it's like, oh my God. You're really blowing up because you're with Miss Kev. Oh my God, you're really blowing up because you're with Kev.
Like, I'm stage crew, y'all.
Got it.
Yes, stage crew.
Oh, it's kind of like when you say y'all went to Chicago and they were like, you know Danny Rose?
Yes.
Y'all famous.
Yes. People are like,
wow, that's amazing. Well,
It's funny.
I only be on the TikTok. Well, I ain't really been on the talk because first of all, why I'm acting like I'm at your house drinking wine?
yeah, come back.
I'm just
Sit up.
Girl chat.
Sit up.
yes, because Mel be killing it over there,
Well, thank you.
and the fact that she has become literally a whole influencer.
Stop it.
Yes.
It's crazy. And I remember, I'm gonna give you this word.
And listen,
I told you
you
she
were
was an
fighting the
encourager.
Lord
I
on
told
that.
y'all she's a prayer warrior.
You were fighting the Lord on that, and I said, Mel, he about to dip you into something
Come
new.
on.
Don't you run from it. Don't go back to Netflix. They don't appreciate your value. And my
Amen.
friends say we got to be seen, heard, and valued.
Yes,
Amen.
we sure enough. We sure do.
And look at you. He done launched you into something
Into
that
the
you
deep.
never thought that you
Never
was going
thought.
to be doing.
Never.
And
Don't
here
you,
you are.
don't you ever doubt God.
I
love
will
it.
not. And don't you doubt him because you have.
You can't make me doubt him.
Amen.
No too much.
Juke
about-
joint.
Yes.
Tell us about Danny's juke joint.
We can't talk about my book for real. I thought we was going to have girl chat
Oh.
saying
Okay,
y'all
fine.
so long.
Okay,
Fine.
but this is the deal. The,
Okay, we're
the
gonna talk
book,
about it.
yes, we are, because she's on her book promo tour, and we've made this a stop official. I did.
Amen.
I made this a stop officially. I didn't run it past her book team at all. But the book comes out tomorrow, November 7th. Is that today? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
November 7th.
Oh.
Yes.
I actually went back on my Amazon because I had to verify. Okay, I ordered 10 copies on June 17th.
Amen.
Thank you so much because pre-orders be mattering out here.
Sure enough,
Amen.
they do.
Pre-orders do be, Lord Jesus.
Yes, they do.
Pre-orders be mattering.
So please go out and purchase her book. I also, like I said, will be giving out 10 copies on the Patreon. I know we have a lot of
that's
new
amazing.
patrons that
Yes.
joined over the weekend.
I got more. Come to my house and get them. I got like 20.
And the holidays
No,
are
I
coming,
bought
so
these,
this
though.
is perfect.
I know, but I'm going to replace your 10.
Hello.
Oh, well, what? But I got more to give out to your Patreon.
I know they give you so many books.
I got more to give out to the Patreon. Yes, I'm gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Amen. Praise the Lord. So this book is about God and liquor.
God and liquor.
Because my mama was a Sunday school teacher and my daddy owned a juke joint.
There you go. Perfect
So,
mix.
you know, I like all the Hennessy. Actually, I stopped drinking Hennessy a long time ago because it'd be like, who are those people over there minding
Your Hennessy lemonade, though, is
I'm about to go get them.
undefeated.
It is. And
I
it's
want
in
you
the
to
book.
say that again, though, so people understand what she said. What she said was, Hennessy makes her say, who are those people over there minding their business?
I'm about to go slap
I'm
them.
about to go slap them. I just want to make sure y'all heard that.
Yes, it do. So I had to go and get that up and start just doing wine and tequila. But Hennessy is in the book. Okay, it's still in there. You're right, Mel. I may have it with the Hennessy lemonade, which is in the book.
The Hennessy lemonade is good.
It is in the book. I know because it got your husband lit the first time he had it. It is. But no, it is. I don't want to spend too much time on because I'm really trying to sit here, y'all, and have girl chat.
Okay,
we're going to do it.
Well, go ahead.
You know, this book is a little triggering, so I'm like, all right.
I do want to say this. I'm going to tell you the way my mind thought. It's because you said triggering, and then I went to a trigger, so I apologize. However, Jason actually negotiated.
He did.
It's one of the last deals he negotiated with Danny is this book.
He did.
And so not only is this like a tribute to Danny's father, obviously, with the juke joint part. But in some ways, I find it really special because of the connection to Jason as well.
Yeah, he did. I was like, he was like, we got to do another ebook. We got to do that. I said, you know what? Hold on. I put it in my prayer notes so I can screenshot and show it to you. I said, the Lord told me we were going to get help with this next book. And so, honestly, other publishers, they started reaching out. And so I sent it to him, and I was like, I told you. Y'all thought I was false.
Yeah,
ain't no false prophet up in here.
False prophet down here.
Okay. So they were emailing like, oh, we want to do a book. And I was like, look, I told you that it was going to happen. And then he was like, this ain't real. This ain't it. We're going to get you a better deal. And then he introduced me to Brandy at UTA.
That's our book
their
agent.
book agent. And then he just kind of navigated all that. And so it is one of his last projects. So that's why y'all got to go get it.
Go get it.
Please go get it.
Y'all
It's
get it.
available
Yes.
everywhere books are sold, Amazon, all of that. So please make sure you do it. And like I said, I will be giving out 10 copies on our Patreon after my books arrive.
Thank you. But you just come get my books, okay? Because there's a whole bunch of them. But I'm going to just say my long story short, short story long is that I wrote this book. You know what? I got a YouTube video coming up tonight talking about this. Sorry, Mel. I don't want to hit you.
You didn't.
Because I was a little loose with it, wasn't it?
You didn't hit me. You should have had liquor here.
So, girl, I started to bring that wine. I
have some alcohol.
But
You should get it.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all. This going to be chaos. It's going to be one of them episodes.
Oh, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you.
I told y'all
Lord.
Danny could sing.
Oh, come on. Somebody put that Amazon link in there. Hallelujah.
Catherine, can you put it in there?
Yes,
Oh,
she
Catherine
will.
did. Thank you, Catherine.
You put that
Catherine, be
Amazon
on
link.
it.
I won't listen. I'm going to tell you about this.
Should we mix tequila? Oh, this is vodka.
I'm finna really cuss everybody out.
Tequila. Keep going.
We can mix it. Well, y'all ain't got no chaser.
You ain't got no mixer?
I got some Starbucks.
I got a
What's in the
Jamba
Kev on
juice.
stage?
Courtney's going to go check.
Yeah. Come on now, you gotta get that 401k from on stages, okay? You gotta come on, get it. But no, I wrote this book. Honestly, I said it on my YouTube channel for our culture specifically. Honestly, this is a part of our culture that has not been talked about enough. It has not been recognized enough, and it is talking about how we truly love to entertain, how we like to hang out, and why juke joints were created. And if you don't know, let me give you a little history.
Yes.
Okay.
They were created back in the Jim Crow times when black people could not party with the white people. So we do best. What we always do is we create our own wave in our own places. And so they created like what we call juke joints or shot houses or liquor houses. And it's a space for black people to come and have a good time since they could not do that. So it's actually a part of our history that is not often talked about and always overlooked. Yeah. And let's talk about the entrepreneurship that they bring. Because they're still open today. And it actually made my dad an entrepreneur as well. But, you know, if I could just describe it.
Okay. Wait, let me ask you.
Okay,
Mel, ask her so we could be like interviewers.
Okay. Oh, ask her what?
Could you describe the book?
I'm going to be Kerry Washington.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, wait, Mel's got to do a thing.
Yes. Before you describe the book and tell us more about culture and the way that like people are able to relate to each other in specific ways, I want to talk to you about Babbel.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Because Babbel, which is a language learning app, also allows people and you to learn other people's languages, okay? What do you call a person who speaks 3 languages?
Bilingual.
Trilingual. Because it's 3. That was close.
You know, I speak Spanish.
But someone who speaks 2 languages is bilingual, and someone who speaks 1 is American, because only 22% of Americans speak a language other than English at home. Start learning a new language this fall and be the exception, not the rule, because with Babbel, you start speaking a language in just 3 weeks, which is not a long time, okay?
It's
not at all. So this fall, you can start speaking a new language with Babbel. Why Babbel? Because it works. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor or fooling yourself with language apps that are little more than games, Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Babbel is designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching. So I actually, you guys were talking about my TikTok endeavors. Someone, I think it was in Spanish, she was posting about me. She made like a couple Instagram stories, and they were in a completely different language. But as I was reading them, some of them, some of her words I was able to understand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look at Babbel going to work. I know some of y'all words, girl. Because I know, because Babbel is so easy. The lessons are so quick. I've talked about before that I do them with McKinley when we are like preparing for dinner or after dinner. We spend a little time doing the lessons and start speaking to each other in Spanish, because that is one of the languages we have chosen to do. All of that to say, I am a huge fan of Babbel. As you guys know, we are fans of Babbel here at Gin and Juice. So here is a special limited time deal for our listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/GJ.
GJ.
Get 55% off at babbel.com/GJ.
GJ.
Spelled BABBEL.com/GJ.
GJ.
Rules and restrictions may apply. Okay.
Very
that was
good.
so good.
Look at me. Look at me.
Danny said.
I was like 55% off. Baby, ain't no excuse for y'all to be out here babbling. Y'all need to be bilingual like me. Hola, papi.
All right.
Poquito español.
Danny,
I'm
how
out
I
here.
feel about her in this
Melanese.
All right, ma'am.
You heard that French.
Danny said, we got to circle back. Why Mel have vodka in her bag?
I was so weak.
We just kind of ran past that. It was a moment to stop. So we should circle back.
Because I'm a mother.
I was just about to say that. I was like, baby, carpool. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, carpool.
Mom.
What you mean?
The key to life is liquor in your diaper bag, okay?
In the book, we start out with red cup cocktails.
You know.
The first thing is red cup cocktails, and I have the Suburban Mom in there, and I'm talking about us.
It's called Suburban Mom?
It's called the Suburban Mom.
We should have made it.
We should have made the cocktail, Danny.
We have the Suburban... It is!
Show the people. The Suburban Mom cocktail. Y'all can't see it, but no, that's what it really says.
The Suburban Mom.
And I'm talking about it. I'm talking about my girlfriends. I'm talking about us and how we develop our suburban lifestyle. And we make no apologies for it, especially me, having lived in the hood the majority of our life. That said, one day my girlfriends and I went to a Mexican restaurant where our kids was at school, because we did. When we went to that place and had the wine margaritas, that's what this was inspired by. The wine margarita. Give me one margarita. I be shaking it in, okay?
This is the remix.
Give me one margarita. Ooh, listen, it's I'm real close to that mic.
Are we too loud, Cam?
Well, you adjusted. You damn adjusted. Suburban Mom. I'm gonna read a little bit.
Read it,
because we have Babbel. That said, one day my girlfriends and I went to a Mexican restaurant while our kids were at school, just like the housewives would do, because you can't tell us we not.
Amen. Sure enough.
You can't.
We be working for real, but we also be housewives.
We also be drinking, okay? Because this is why Mel got that vodka. This place serves sangria in their margaritas instead of tequila, and they were muy bueno. I knew you'd be proud of that.
Because that's Babbel.
That's Babbel right there. Thank you, Babbel. See, Mel, that at work. In my version, I've added tequila and sangria, and this has become my favorite drink to make. It's even better when your kids are gone during the day. So let's make a batch of these or two and hope we all make it to carpool.
Come on, Suburban Mama. Come on, Suburban. These are the vibes.
The suburban vibe. It was inspired by us. Oh,
I love that.
the sweet po pumpkin.
Oh.
I talk about y'all.
Danny made
making
this.
me the
She
sweet
was
po
trying
pumpkin.
to be funny, but she made this.
Here
sweet.
it is.
So good.
The
y'all,
sweet po pumpkin is in
it
there.
was so good.
And I'm talking about y'all. This creation was inspired by my friends who like pumpkin pie. That's all I'm going to say.
That's Kev.
I know who that is. Y'all know who that is.
I do like it too.
You don't even. So I mixed them.
She mixed it. She didn't think she could do it. When I tell y'all this was,
They talked
I don't
about it
want
for
a
so
sweet potato
long.
pie. I don't want a pumpkin pie. I want that only.
This pie, I will say,
It's
it is
good.
delicious.
It's
creamy.
good.
It's delicious. It's buttery. It's not a whole lot of work. But yeah, we was up in that. I don't really like the group chats.
I know.
We was up in the single chats. They give me anxiety, but
I get a little anxiety too from group chats. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But yeah, so my friend, look, y'all see these people here. They really help to make these recipes
We're so
as
proud of
well.
you.
Yeah, we're so
because
proud.
I not only talk about my experiences in the juke joint, but also how we are living now, and so they're just filled with it's nostalgic things, and it's also like what's happening right now, recipes.
Well,
love
that's
it.
great. So we can make that the end of long story short.
I'm down.
With it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end. Please, no matter when you are listening to this episode,
Yes.
please make sure that you support. You can find it on Amazon and everywhere books are sold.
They already ordering.
And they're ordering it.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, can I just say one more thing before
Yes.
we
Say
try
it.
to do all that? I really need y'all to buy this book.
Come on.
This is important. Let me tell you why. Melissa knows this. Mel knows this too. Both of y'all know this. Everybody knows this. Whoever behind these cameras that don't know this, I'm about to tell you so you can know. It is important for you all to support Black
100%.
books.
Amen.
Especially, I'm going to single myself out right now. Specifically also culinary books. Because a lot of times we do not see enough Black authors in the book space for cookbooks. And they always say it's because we do not buy cookbooks. And so I was like, but y'all don't know the support
Yes.
groups
Yeah.
that we got out here.
100%.
And so it to me, like I was telling my YouTube channel, it's really important, not just because we want to be like bestsellers and all that, but no, to really show major publishers, because this is a major publisher.
Yes.
It is HarperCollins.
Thank you. That we do really support. If you give us something that we want to have, we will really support it. So it's really important for me to have people to just get a piece of that so that they can understand, like, we really will support our own, and we're going to show y'all that we can.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. So tell them the name of the book one more time.
The name of the book is Danny's Juke Joint Comfort Food, Modern Day Recipes with Old School Flavors. And also, Melissa know where I did this cookbook cover at.
Child in her living room.
In my living room.
I got BTS in my phone.
In my living room. I sure did. I put a lot of work in it. But anyway, next.
All right. Good,
Thank
good.
y'all.
Thank you guys for all of you who have already ordered. Truly, truly appreciate it. We're going to go on with the rest of the episode. All right. We're going to move on to a segment we like to call Pop the Trunk.
Yes.
And this is where we tell y'all about the folk who pissed us off
Okay.
Okay.
through the week. Mel, you want to go? Or should we let Danny go
Yeah.
first? Okay, go, Danny.
You gonna go.
All right.
Okay. I
ain't
thought
had that
I
many
wasn't
people
going to do
kiss
mine.
You what? Okay, I'll do mine.
Okay.
Okay, so this is mine. I'm gonna call out the brand. I don't normally do this because I be trying to get brand deals, but I'm gonna call them out. So I had ordered something from Wayfair. All right, I ordered it on August 25th. I had a fact check to make sure I got my facts correct with you all. All right, August 25th, I ordered something from Wayfair. At the time that I ordered it, it included a note, a flag, a tag, an incentive to buy.
Yeah.
That said, order today by this time, receive it by this
This
day.
time,
Baby
yeah.
line.
They be lying.
Oh, girl.
They be lying.
So I ordered it. That time has elapsed because it is now November 6th. And it was like a week's time. So let's say by the end of August 30th, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 31st. So August 30th, y'all don't do that?
No.
I don't know that.
You don't know that? Do anybody do that?
What the?
Courtney does it. That's why she's
What
being
was
funny.
that?
You know
You
what I'm
know
talking
it?
about, don't you? Oh my gosh. Well, how do you know what months have 30 days or 31 days?
Alexa, which months have 31 days in them?
You don't do that?
No, I know that October got 31 days because of Halloween.
Amen.
Girl, you got to use your knuckles. If it's on the top part of your knuckle, it has 31. If it's in between, it has 30.
So is it essentially
Why'd you
every other
leave it?
month?
Yeah, but then it comes back because you come back. So you go January, February, March, April, May, June, July has 31, but August does too.
Melissa, you learned that.
I
in
didn't
Hawaii.
know that.
People do that.
Hawaii.
See, people are saying they
Y'all
do
know
that.
I didn't know this.
Well, that's
But
another.
how did you know it and Mel didn't know it? So that's something y'all didn't know growing up.
I don't know where I learned it from.
Where she got that from.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know.
They never taught me that.
Well, that's a trick, Chad. That's how you got to do it.
But how long it's been?
So 31st. So if I got it on 25th, let's say by 31st, because August has 31 days. Okay. The point is, it's November 2nd. I ain't got it yet. November 6th. I ain't got it yet. So this what happened. I got served an ad on Facebook that said Wayfair. And I said, you know what? That's exactly what happened. You know what? I had ordered a painting to go right here, and it ain't came yet. Let me call these people. So I ring up Wayfair, give my order number, say, hey, this, that, and third. Clearly a black woman. And she says, I don't know why we be doing that.
Oh, no!
I promise you.
Shanika knew what you was talking about.
She said, I don't know why we be doing that, because this is out of stock, and we don't have a restock date.
Oh, they took your money.
Girl. I said, well, when was y'all going to call me?
She said, girl, I don't know when they was going to call you.
I don't know, because
I don't know what day
was going to do. All I do is collect a check. I am not them, though.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
She literally, I promise you, said, I don't know why they be doing that.
So what she said was the remedy?
She said, I'm going to refund your money.
As she should.
But it's not the same, because you really wanted that.
I know, and that's what's pissing me off, because I still got a blank spot in this hallway.
Yeah.
But give me my money back. Y'all, should have called or sent an email that said, hey, this is out of stock.
Yeah.
We don't have a restock date. Or we plan on getting it in 60 days. Do you want to continue to wait, or do you want a refund? There's so many customer service ways to do this. All of this to say, if you buy something from Wayfair, go check your receipt.
Please go check it.
This is your reminder.
Because it ain't going to get that to spring break.
Correct. And you ordered it in June.
Friend, but you had to call. You called wrong. Let me tell you why. You got to call like a white woman.
I never do.
Because you would have owned Wayfair by the time.
I know. I never do, though. I always go in with nice energy.
Yeah. You got to be like, I am pregnant. You know what?
Now all of a sudden you're pregnant.
Yeah. And I have people that are coming over to see my baby. And we don't have this furniture. And I was looking forward to it. And I am just so disappointed.
Because you never had a credit. Being disappointed is always worse.
And we would have always fair.
I am not upset. I'm not angry. I am disappointed because I planned all of the decor around this piece.
Disappointed people.
I would have been a whole white woman tears, Melissa. We would have had stock in Wayfair. We would have had a Wayfair right here by your house. They would have gave us so much stuff. Me and Mel would have added so much shit to that stuff. Oh, I cuss. Okay. We would have added so much shit to that damn gone thing, girl. I'm telling you, I need a new sofa right now. We got to call them back, girl.
We got to call them back.
We got to call them back. And then if they don't understand what we say, I'm start speaking in Spanish. And then
come on, Babel.
Yeah.
See, here she go. Here she
go.
You
got to call and act like a full-fledged white woman. They're not going to understand it, because if you had done that with Shamika on the phone,
I know,
she would have been like, let me get you my manager.
Yeah, listen, you're right about it.
Is there a manager or someone?
Someone.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a letter.
There you go.
Besides, that's how you whoop folks' ass. You whoop with that ink pen. Okay, we ain't got time to be doing all that. You whoop with that ink pen.
We need some vodka?
You good?
I need something, because this cough won't let me loose. I keep telling y'all.
Quit going on in Ghana.
Woo, all right. That's hilarious.
Speaking of disappointments, let me tell you what you won't be disappointed about when you order, because it's going to come on time every time. And that is HelloFresh.
Oh, I like them.
With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That is why it is America's #1 meal kit. The holidays, which is insane to think, but they are just around the corner, and HelloFresh can help take the stress out of dinner by delivering everything you need to cook up tasty meals right to your door, saving you tons of time. As we all know, the holiday season can be hectic, and that's where HelloFresh's 15-minute meals comes in. These quick fixes help you get a wholesome meal on the table in less time than it takes to get delivery, which we love, because going to the grocery store, but also dealing with the holidays, dealing with kids, everything is a lot.
It sure is.
And so if you can have something to be not a lot, that's what you need. And that's what HelloFresh is. I personally love HelloFresh. We were out of town a couple weeks ago when we went to London, ordered some HelloFresh because some people were taking care of my kids. And so to make their life easier while I'm gone, we ordered HelloFresh. Like I said, the holidays are coming. I don't have time to think about all of that. So I have HelloFresh to help me out, to help me figure out what's for dinner. One of our favorite meals, we have a few favorite meals, including the shepherd's pie. I like HelloFresh.
I haven't tried that one.
I like that.
I like their burgers, though. I've tried their burgers.
Their burgers are really good. They have a meatball situation that I really, really love.
Well, that sounds sopped up.
It's sopped up, girl. I definitely enjoy it, and my kids enjoy it. And anything that they are going to like is going to be okay with me. So go to HelloFresh.com/juicefree.
Juice-free.
And use code JUICEFREE for free breakfast for life. That's what it say, child. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/juicefree.
Juice-free.
With code JUICEFREE. Y'all know what it is. America's #1 meal kit.
Boom.
I love that.
HelloFresh.
I was looking up over the weekend walking pneumonia because I was like, what is happening? But then I didn't have none of the symptoms. So.
You know what, though? We may be able to. Now, you got me over here. Hold on. I know I've been talking a lot but you know what? It may be like just phlegm from like dairy and all that stuff or whatever too can kind of cause you to keep having that down there. Mm-hmm. But that's all right. We're gonna rebuke it in the name of Jesus. It will not dwell there no more.
I'm sick of
By
it.
the time you wake up tomorrow, God gonna bring that old thing on out your throat.
I really need it to be.
And if he don't, then you just got to deal with it.
That's how you cover both ways.
We know that
and
God
if he don't, God has a plan.
Yeah, he has a plan for you.
There you go.
What he wanted to happen. That's gonna be your testimony.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm sick of this cough. I really am. Do you have a pop the truck?
I'm trying to think. I think that my weeks have all been running together and things have been going so crazy that I do. I gotta pop the trunk on my community.
Oh, okay.
Well, do mine too.
Oh, nah. Y'all, I don't know.
Danny
what
sent me a
going
voice
on.
note 3 days ago talking about, why is your line so long
Y'all, the
outside
line-
your
You're
house?
living your residential community.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what community
the
are
black
we
folk?
Are we talking about the black culture?
Are we talking about the
Or
blacks?
We're not talking
your
about the black culture because we are everything because they're going to go get that book.
Okay.
Yes,
Amen.
Amen.
No, we love them. We do love our people.
Yeah, we do.
But Melissa line it be like they be giving out free government cheese out there.
That's what
I
she
don't know
said.
what's going
It
on.
be long.
It be long.
It do.
But be careful because I actually have a picture in my phone. I was going out the back gate and the gate was up.
Mm-hmm.
Up.
Yes.
I was going straight. What gate came down? Cracked my whole windshield.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yes, cracked my whole windshield. It's in my. Actually, I took a picture of it. It's in my. Let me see if I can find it. But it cracked my whole windshield, and literally, I was headed to go. The one day I could go get ride because y'all know my mom been picking her up. But it cracked my whole windshield. The gate came down, cracked my windshield, and I had to go pick her up while it was cracked, and she got in the car, and I was scared as I don't know what, y'all, because
That it was
here
gonna
it is
shatter.
right here. That's
Oh, wow.
yes. I was so scared. I had to keep going. So that's me going to the school, and literally I was going under the gate because it was up, and as soon as I got under, it was like boom.
I hate when it doesn't have like a sensor to know
I know.
something's
I'm
there.
surprised why did that happen?
I don't know.
Did you
told
tell
them?
Yes, I did. And so they were like, we got to go back and look at the cameras on that, baby. You can go look at whatever you want.
Yeah, that's real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go look at it and give me my money. So I had to get it replaced. Thank God. Well, first of all, we're gonna not pop the trunk on the windshield, people, because I did not know that they were not that expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have to pay $2,000 to
It's
do
so
this.
expensive.
I was full white woman, but it was like $280.
I was going to say
just
be
to
like
get it.
$200.
Yeah, like $200. And I was just, even though that is expensive.
Wait. To change your windshield was $280?
The whole thing, to replace the whole thing, including, there was another part on there where he was like, you got a sensor on it, so we got to do this part, and they only charged me like $225.
To be honest, I always thought it was like $1,000.
Me
to
too.
change the
In my
real
mind,
film.
I was like, I'm about to go kill these.
Yeah, I did not
This is
know
about to
it was.
be-
I mean, that's not cheap. It's far less expensive than I
Yes.
thought.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's what I wanted to say. It's far less expensive than what I thought, because I just knew it was going to be like an arm and a leg and a few
Yeah.
drops of my blood, okay, for that. But it wasn't. But anybody out there, if you are in the list, gated communities are ghetto.
Girl.
So I'm popping the trunk on gated communities.
That's great.
Because the Renaissance is falling.
Didn't
I
call
don't
it
live in
the gated-
Renaissance, FYI.
The gated ghetto.
The gated ghetto. That's what I call it, the gated ghetto. Gated communities are overrated. Okay, they don't do what they say they're gonna do. They want to also find you if you leave your trash can out a day or two too early or whatever. They want to send you a letter talking about you have violated the HOA policies and all that. But y'all gate then came down on my car.
I actually can't wait until I'm like 60 and can join HOAs.
HOA.
Yeah, I'm joining them. My dad joined the HOA in his neighborhood in Atlanta.
He is a menace.
Oh, Daddy is. He be at the meetings.
Oh, girl.
They have objections.
It is their favorite thing in the world. It is
all the gossip,
of their
all
week.
the tea.
We got to go to the HOA meeting down at the clubhouse.
Yes.
And then be having all the tea.
You know they wanted a pool.
So one of the neighbors got their fence done.
And it wasn't to regulation.
What he do?
Yes, it wasn't. And then the president was in cahoots because he wanted his fence done too. So they lowered the standard. And I said, oh, no.
No.
Because that's going to affect my property value.
Oh. And then when it's time to vote for a new president,
chaos.
He don't want to be the president?
No,
they wanted him to be a part.
Okay.
He was like, no.
He
was stressed out. Y'all, they told me they want me to run.
He was so stressed.
And I don't think I want to run. It's just a lot. Y'all know how I get. And then what's going to happen?
Give me 5 minutes.
I was like, Father.
Daddy, just take your seat and be the agent of chaos. That's all. Just breathe discord.
Relax.
So how long has he been on the HOA board? He need to come join mine.
Daddy probably been there. I don't know when he joined.
I don't either.
Tell him, okay, well, this is the plan. You need to move him out here. You know, y'all be busy. Move him out here. And so that way he can be a part of our HOA over here where I'm at.
All he gonna do is be a menace.
The thing won't be coming down on my car.
And he would make sure of that.
Girl.
Because I would have got my money that day.
He would have been in there raising hell.
I know.
Gate is broke.
Why doesn't it have a sensor?
I don't understand. This is a hazard.
When it comes down, my garage even goes up.
Oh, yeah. He would have been in there.
Yeah, I want you to go and get him.
Oh, yeah.
And I want you to move him here and find him a nice place. He can live in one of these other gated communities that's around. No. And I want him to be a part. I want him to finagle his way into our community.
No. He can't. As he would have. He absolutely would.
Y'all dad is one of my favorite people, by the way.
He's one of mine, too.
You already know that. He is one of my favorite people. I have many stories to share about their daddy, y'all.
He is a good time.
He is a real good time. I was like, why y'all didn't tell me y'all daddy was such a good time? He reminds me of my daddy, but more level-headed.
Mm-hmm. Daddy's
he's great.
Sure.
All right. Anything else on Pop the Trunk? Anybody else we popping the trunk on?
Who you popping the trunk on, Mel?
I don't think she could have shared hers yet.
Oh, not yet.
No.
Okay.
Well, all right, we're moving on into a Black Twitter trend.
Yes. Okay.
And Mel's gonna take over.
Yes. Okay. Well, let me do this one first, and then I'll go to the one I really want to discuss.
Okay.
But there was a tweet. Don't be looking at my
she
trying
to see this.
No, I wanted to get that Sprite over there.
Oh, I thought she was trying to see the situation.
Right out of my business. Get out my teeth.
Pop the trunk on me.
Yes,
I want to Sprite.
I'm fit to. So you're here, and so this felt like an appropriate tweet to discuss, which was, what are your unpopular food opinions? So let me give a couple examples.
I have one that I know she's going to hate.
The first one as an example of some unpopular food opinions. One of them was some mac and cheese is too cheesy. Another example is that sushi is overrated. Another one is that this person hates watermelon. So those are just some examples of unpopular food opinions.
Okay.
We would love to hear yours.
What do you think I was going to say?
I don't know what you're going to say.
I want you to. What do you think I'm going to say?
Okay. Let me think about what I think you were going to say. First of all, ground beef needs to be ground because don't nothing grind Danny Rose's gears than chunks of ground beef.
Yes.
Oh Lord,
this big in like spaghetti or like things that like have.
I know where you're going.
That needs to be chopped.
That needs to be chopped.
Yes.
Because there's a very specific story where someone made my family. Was it spaghetti?
I don't know what the hell that was.
Or tacos. It was tacos.
But it was looking like turds or doo-doo caca in that
Daddy
pan.
came to my house. I don't even know why she was there, to be honest. I feel like maybe God told her to come. And next thing I know, she's over my stove with a spatula doing this.
Redoing the...
Talking about, it's supposed to be ground. I was like, I didn't make it, Danny. I didn't. I didn't make it.
Listen, that right there, that just burned my biscuit. She really
so
overcooked my grits that day. But you know, I actually forgot about that. But I think that, first of all, I want to say that y'all better go and get that book because Melissa and Mel, though, I'm retiring.
She is.
I am retiring.
We be trying to pull her out, though.
This is probably my last year in culinary. I don't know. You know, what's getting me is the cream.
The cream.
The cream sauces. How many times is we going to put cream on all the things?
Like heavy cream?
Girl, we got salmon Alfredo. We got oxtail Alfredo. We got stuffed salmon with cream.
I like cream.
We got...
I do love a good cream
sauce.
A good old white sauce.
All of a sudden.
You know, red sauce give me heartburn.
I love sauce.
I'm so glad you said red sauce and not spaghetti sauce. Because black people love to do that.
What?
Every red sauce be spaghetti sauce. I be like, it's tomato sauce. It's just tomato.
I should have asked you this. We gonna move on.
It's just tomato sauce.
I feel attacked.
I'm so glad you said red sauce. They be like, y'all got some of that spaghetti sauce to dip up in my breadsticks.
Because I feel like
it's spaghetti sauce. We go on spaghetti.
No, but I feel like spaghetti sauce is like Kleenex.
Okay.
We mean tissue.
Okay.
We mean red sauce, but in our mind,
it's all spaghetti.
You can call it red sauce. Red sauce was good. That's why I was like, oh, I'm so glad you called it red sauce.
because I said,
yeah. But like spaghetti sauce is the umbrella. It's the umbrella of red sauce.
No bueno. Y'all heard that Spanish? Come on, Babel. No, it's spaghetti sauce. We go on spaghetti. We be like, yeah, I'm making some spaghetti sauce so I can put it on my chicken parmesan. You mean the tomato sauce? And then I'm gonna also add some cream.
And I'm gonna add some cream.
I'm also do a cream sauce
because if you add some vodka and cream sauce, it go from red to pink sauce. Listen. And now I done did something.
And then you just spread it over there.
Now I done did something.
Listen,
Melissa make a recipe that she like. Her and Mel, they make a recipe that they like. They be like, nah, I did that.
Listen,
this is what this is.
Let me tell you.
Mel will text and be like, do you cook your rice and chicken stock? I did it. I feel like it's something that you would do. I was like, I sure damn gonna do. It's good.
Yes.
Yes, and that's another thing. I want people to stop under-seasoning food. That's why I became a food content creator. I am tired of people not seasoning their food, okay? And none of it sopped up. Okay, and I'm also tired of the food trend. Yeah, this should have been my pop the trunk. I'm sick of it. It's pissing me off. I'm tired. I go down my timeline, I just see the same shit over and over again. How many boards are we gonna make? How much Alfredo are we gonna do?
You know how I feel about charcuterie boards. Don't you go there.
Oh, I found something the other day. I said, Mel would love this. It's something. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. How many times are we gonna do this? Food has just become. I should have popped the trunk on this. I'm sorry, we off script.
Go ahead.
Food has just become so boring, and so that's why. Shameless plug, y'all gotta get my book because it ain't boring food in there. But food has just become so boring. Nobody is taking a good approach to food anymore. They just kind of like doing the same old thing, and it's like if it worked for that person, then I'm gonna do it, and it's gotta work for me. How many times we gonna make gumbo greens? How many
I never even seen gumbo greens.
But how many times we gonna gumbo it?
That's true.
I'm gonna say it because I know that's you gonna be like, I like that.
I do. I be on TikTok like, ooh, bookmark. Oh, bookmark. I'm gonna make this tomorrow.
Listen, if it's a pasta, I'm gonna make it.
Oh my God. And y'all, don't even make pasta that much in my house. And Riley love it.
We gonna eat pasta 2-3 times a week if I'm cooking.
You add a little spinach and some sauce. I'll be like, oh, I'm out here.
Lord, deliver Mel.
I'll be out here.
Got to deliver Mel. We can't keep doing cream. We can't keep doing salmon. Although I did make that salmon.
I don't do salmon.
That,
the one girl.
That bowl, yes.
Man,
that was a good recipe.
Fire.
That was a good recipe. But that's why I want pop trunk on. I want pop trunk on all. We ain't popping it no more.
No, it's fine. We're there.
Twitter trends, but
we're on Black Twitter trends.
Yes.
I want to just have a trend of like not doing food trends. Can that be a trend?
Can we make the trend not
food trends at all? Can we just cook delicious food and not make trend? I'm so tired of seeing damn oxtail pizza, oxtail pasta.
Oxtail. I had oxtail pizza. It was not.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm tired of it. How many times we gonna fry chicken? and put it on stuff.
Okay, but you know the chicken I be making that y'all be trying to tell me I be doing too much.
That brine.
It'd be fire.
It do be good. I had it, but Lord, just put some of my seasoning on. I'm gonna make you some more. Put it on there. You ain't got to brine no more.
Right. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should your payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with EarnIn. EarnIn is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, then access up to $100 a day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the EarnIn app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. If I needed something like EarnIn, this is what I would use and the reasons why. Because EarnIn can become part of your financial routine and join EarnIn's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about EarnIn, I think about financial stability and security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Download EarnIn today, spelled EarNIN, in the Google app or Apple App Store. When you download the EarnIn app, type in Gin, G-I-N, under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. Gin under podcast. Subject to available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. EarnIn is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. My throat was...
You did it.
You
did that, girl. God was holding you. He was holding on to you.
My throat is on fire.
We gonna pop next week when y'all do this. Pop the trunk on her damn cough, okay? Because I want her.
Idea. I gotta go back. I just went to the doctor.
Why don't you y'all got that good insurance? Look at y'all got money. They got money.
Such an inconvenience.
Somebody said that in y'all chat. Said you too rich to not be going to the doctor.
I just went to the doctor. I'm not even lying to y'all. I really just went to the doctor. Matter of fact, my pap smear results. I just got the results.
That's the OB.
And she did a full workup. She thought something was off. I had to go back. Mm-hmm. It was like a whole situation.
She ain't said anything about that call?
Nah.
The doctor, it's just annoying. The process is just annoying.
It's a lot. Maybe I'll just go to urgent care or something just to make sure I don't have.
They got a new one in our neighborhood. Did
you see it?
I was like, this is good. Ain't nobody gonna be up in here because these people don't be getting sick. They exercise too much.
Yeah,
they do be out there walking. They be out there walking.
Yes. Okay, I have one more unpopular food because I know Danny's gonna hate it. I like greens with my cabbage with my greens.
I know you do. So that's why I talked about your ass in this book. I know you do. I'm so glad that you brought it up because where is it at? Pot liquor greens.
Pot liquor greens?
How do you do it? Ooh, turn up. Okay.
You can do it any green. Pot liquor. Because the pot liquor's so good. Okay, it tastes like liquor. You want to keep drinking. It's like a green cocktail.
And I can put my greens and my cabbage in there?
Yes.
If you haven't tried it, you have to try it. Greens and cabbage.
There it is.
They go together.
They're like kissing cousins.
They are.
I think that's what I said in here. Yeah, because instead of collard greens, that makes one thing turn to, they like kissing cousins or something crazy I said. But I actually like it.
It's very good.
Do you have salads in there? Listen, I love salads.
Mel loves a good Caesar.
I'm telling you, I had all of y'all
salad.
In mind.
That is my jam.
And then, we went to that place, the butcher, the baker, the cappuccino maker.
Yes.
And they had that mimosa.
Yes.
I have a story about that. I have salads in here. Where's the salad? Stay in here somewhere. But I do. I have
a good Caesar, okay?
See, I said that we judge the restaurants.
We do. Off their Caesars.
It's in here somewhere, but I have a grilled chicken pasta salad with a juke joint ranch that I think you're going to really like. And then also in the book, and shameless plug, another one, I also tell you what to do with the leftovers when you're making like the whole chicken butter chicken and all that stuff. I tell you what to do with the leftovers. But it is a salad in here. It's not I don't know if it's a healthy salad, but it's a salad.
It's a salad nonetheless.
Salad?
Yes. So I like the greens. I actually put them in
we're here for this.
And you didn't even know that.
I didn't. And
did y'all go and buy this Sprite Zero for me? Because y'all know I don't be drinking my calories unless it's liquor.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes,
you just made me feel so seen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hilarious. My other Black Twitter trends I want to talk about is, so there was another podcast, okay?
Very good.
That was popular that announced that it was ending, okay, recently, like over the last week, that announcement came out. And one of the things, I kind of went down a rabbit hole of just understanding what happened. And one of the things that came out, this podcast was hosted by 2 friends. They've been friends for like a long time. And they had started having some issue within their friendship. And so they went to therapy for their friendship. And my question is,
okay,
would you go to therapy for a friendship?
Me?
Yes.
I think so.
Would you?
But my friends, I don't think they therapists. So we just have to get a bottle of wine. I be literally voice note Melissa. I be like, can you put your therapist hat on right now? And then if I see him Bella voice note at times, I be like, I'm about to just say this. I'm about to really cuss. You gotta know who you can cuss to and who gonna be. Okay, let's think this through. Mel is cuss the niggas and let's do it.
Amen.
But
Amen.
now I think that it depends. I think.
Okay, well, hold on. Better question to help you answer.
Yeah.
Have you had a friendship breakup? Have you ever had a friendship breakup?
Oh, yeah.
And have you ever wanted
to reconcile it?
To reconcile and felt like you needed a mediator or a third party to come in to help that? And would you do it now?
Oh, no, I'm going to go to the Lord in prayer.
Okay.
He going to tell me, let it go.
Okay. But what if he tells you don't let it go?
He didn't.
That he won't say that. He didn't say that, and he won't in the future say that.
You know why? It's because I try so hard to hold on to my friendships as much as I can, and by the time that I have been done with it, that means I have completely checked out.
Okay.
I've given it my all.
Yeah.
I have said, let's have a conversation, or can we talk this through, or whatever. And sometimes people just not prepared for that, and that means that your friendship ain't even healthy from the beginning. So why we even got to get a mediator? We should have been able to talk about this already.
But
and we be logical.
Okay.
Logical people that are emotionally intelligent can have a conversation.
But I mean, even in a relationship, a romantic relationship, right? You can have periods of miscommunication, misalignment, like we are just not seeing clearly or seeing each other's point of view. And so having a third party can come in to help that.
Yeah.
If that can happen in a romantic relationship, it can, I mean, it's still 2 people. So
I guess I would say, though, if you feel like this person is worth holding on to, like a husband or a wife, then I would say, okay, that may be a good idea.
Got it.
Right? That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if you have a relationship in which like, I've seen on some like Instagram pages where they've talked about sometimes your soulmate can come in the form of like a friendship.
Yeah.
And so if you do have that friendship that you think is like, no, this is like, I know we're friends for life.
Yeah.
We've been friends since we were kids. And right now, like you're saying, we're just kind of going through a rocky part. Then maybe I understand doing a friendship thing, friendship therapy thing. But I would be a hard sell
on it.
I think I would be a hard sell on friendship therapy.
Because why though?
Because it's like, now girl, just take 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I'm like, why are we going? It depends on the so I'm gonna just say this.
Okay.
Because I ain't never told this story before.
Tell it, girl. We love an exclusive.
Hello. But I had a friend of 20 years who was literally my best friend. And the reason why we are not friends is because this person admitted to being jealous. And this person also admitted to wanting to date a guy that I had already dated and gave it to him. That's a difference.
Oh, that's a frenemy.
So that came out. So it's like, girl, what? I can't do nothing about that. That's the Lord got to really prick your heart on that and get yourself you got to get yourself together. So that to me is not worth going to therapy over. But if it's something like, this is kind of small, we just can't really figure it out though.
Yeah.
I feel like that maybe I would be up to that.
Yeah.
But when you know that people just ain't it because they didn't came out and said, I'm not really it. What's the point of going to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just did that.
But you did. You did. Having jealousy in any relationship is not, that's but that's not a friendship therapy. That's you might need to go to therapy and kind of work that out and uncover what that is.
Yeah, because it may be deeper than you.
That's what I'm saying.
It may
not have nothing to do with me. That might be something you got to work out on your own soul salvation.
But hold on, here's also Mel to that. What if you are in therapy already doing the work on yourself and then they not and y'all friends? And then they like, we got to go to therapy. But it can also be like, girl, I've been doing the work, though. So I know what this issue may be. But you ain't been doing the work. So us going to therapy is only going to highlight the work that you ain't did.
That's true.
One of the things that was interesting as I was down this rabbit hole is that one of the persons said that they were in therapy And when the conversation first was brought up about the two of them going to therapy, one of the hosts said she felt like they needed to go to individual therapy first. And then to do the friendship kind of combined therapy. So they did that and then kind of came together and did the combined therapy. It was just interesting because
there also is a business though there.
100%. Well, and that's the other part, right? Is that if you're just friends, okay, and just having a friendship relationship, maybe you're like, girl, I got other stuff to worry about. I ain't finna do this, and I'm not finna invest in therapy. But if there's other dynamics that come into play, which is a business aspect, we have a podcast, we're doing this stuff. So then there's other reasons to save. Okay, there's a financial benefit to saving this. Yeah. Then going to therapy, it's like, would you go to therapy with your business partners? If you feel like there is some misalignment, and maybe is it called therapy if it's the business partner?
That's what I was trying to figure out that too. Like, what is it? Like mediator?
Yeah, like a mediator.
But also, I agree. I think if it is business, because business partners can feel like a marriage. You know, you can't be really tied to a person like that sometimes it is a good idea because you have to deal with personality. You have to deal with, you're bringing, childhood trauma and baggage and thoughts and like all of these things. As an example, Kevin and I had a meeting this morning with our business managers, and we were talking about thresholds for money. Right. So in this account, we feel comfortable keeping this amount. Anything above that, you can move over to like a savings account, basically. Melissa, what's your number? Kevin, what's your number? And our numbers are like this.
Wait, who number was bigger though? And who number
oddly, my number
was lower?
No. Kev's number was lower. No. Let me say it differently. I was willing to keep a lower number and move anything in excess to a savings account.
Oh, okay.
Kevin wanted to keep more money in the checking account and then less to the savings account.
Got it.
And so, again, as a married couple, we have to make that decision. But when you're talking about business partners, you can I could be more willing to compromise with my husband in a way that I may not be with the business partner.
Yeah.
And so that's going to cause, a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
And so having a mediator come, because now we're talking about money, yes, but really we're talking about our money story. We're talking about security. We're talking about what makes me feel safe with a certain amount of money in the bank because I like to see it, for example. And I'm like, well, you still gonna see, you just gonna see it over here. No, I need to see it in this account. Like that just has to do, that's personal stuff. You know?
Right. I agree with that 100%. It is different, I think, I've never done this before because, I've been single a long time. And we ain't gonna talk about that on this podcast. It's another show. Hello. But I think it is, do you feel like, with that being said, do you feel like you have more leverage of understanding when it is your romantic partner versus your business partner? Because y'all are like, yes, this is for our future. It's for our kids. It's for all that. Versus just a business partner that you may have known for years. It's like it's two different perspectives. One may be just like, I'm in it for I need the money now. I need this. And the other person may be like, well, we got to grow this business and we got to do this. So that's very interesting.
Yeah. And it can be really, if you don't know people for a long, business partner specifically, for a long period of time, entering a business relationship where you don't have an understanding, like I know Danny. We haven't been friends for a long, like 20 years, but I know Danny enough to understand who she is. If I meet you in 6 months and I'm like, we should do business together, you don't know what you're signing up for.
That's true. You really don't. Hell, you don't know that in a partner. That's why I always say you should be friends first.
No, you should. Yeah, and go through full seasons because you never know how seasons affect people.
Okay, wait, but so I'm going to circle back slightly only because if you're saying we should be friends first and you should know people for all this time, it's interesting that the idea that therapy wouldn't be worth it.
On a friendship only?
On a friendship level, if the grounds even for a romantic relationship, in your opinion, is friendship as a basis, why you would then expect almost the same kind of issues to come up? I mean, outside of romance, but outside of that, you would expect the same issues to come up. Still, two people at the basis is a friendship. You're gonna have kind of peaks and valleys. therapy seems like if it's good for a romantic relationship, why wouldn't it be good for a friendship?
But
why wouldn't it be worth it?
Okay, wait. What is your answer? Because all you're doing is mediating the conversation.
That's all she's doing. I just noticed that. But also,
answer.
No, don't you let her out.
All right, I
have a thing I want to say about it.
Yeah, me too. Go ahead. Mel, tell us.
Because she about to say it ain't worth it.
Melanese.
My initial thought was, girl, I'm not going to do this. but I have had a friendship breakup that I think affected me way longer and much stronger than I thought. And the person I am today would be open to having a conversation with a third party, because
open is the only way it's gonna go. You still gonna say no, Mel?
Yeah, maybe, but I would be open to at least. You know what it is? This is embarrassing, and this is why we love the sponsors that we have had on this show, and
like BetterHelp.
Like BetterHelp, because I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why there's a little bit of like embarrassment to say like friendship therapy. Like I'm going to friendship. Like I feel like, oh girl.
I feel like some white people do.
But maybe. Yeah. But at the heart of it, a relationship, whatever dynamic that is, a relationship that's worth saving would be worth the investment of therapy. Would be worth having a third party come in, because again, if it's worth saving, if you feel, and it's not odd that you would have a misalignment at some point. I'll tell a quick story. Keep your thoughts though.
I have to use the bathroom.
But tell the my bestest friend, my rip the dress friend Tiara, who I've loved for a long time, and we were college roommates literally from freshman year. They paired us together, and we stayed that way all 4 years. Y'all know the rip the dress story, all of that. Our senior year, we had never really argued, we just really got along. And our senior year, we did not get along. There was a period of time in which some stuff happened, and we were not getting along. And this is hilarious, she meant to text her sister, but text me about me.
Rookie mistake.
I know. She texted me about me. And number one, it was the first time that I have, you always want like the unfiltered opinion that people have about you. You always wonder. But it's rare that you can actually ever get that from somebody. People are always going to filter it and always be nice. I mean, unless it's like a heated argument. And at that point, it's not even, they're not being nice.
Yeah.
So to be able to see her perspective about me that I wasn't supposed to see, but like I was able to, it was hurtful. I was sad, but I was also able to see and hear, like, I was able, in my opinion, to be objective a little bit, to be like, oh, wow, I can see how that is how
you got to that thought.
Yeah, I can see how I've been acting that way towards you. And I was appreciative to hear it. And that is a relationship I would have done anything to save. And obviously we didn't get therapy, but we were able, like, that was the opening of like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, I see, you know? Anyway, all of that to say, like, those are the kind of relationships that I would absolutely go to therapy for. Yeah. You know? And so, anyway, I go back to saying, like, if it's one that you feel like is worth saving, I would be open to it.
I think,
hold on, let me just say this really quick because you missed it. I don't know if I've ever told you that story, but one time, Tiara, our senior year, we were not getting along. It's the only time we've ever not gotten along. But she accidentally texted me, but she meant to text her sister about me. And instead text me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and actually, I will be transparent and say, she said Mel is so judgmental.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, am I judgmental? Oh,
she didn't feel like she had a safe space there.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
I
can see that.
No one has ever told me that.
Yeah.
But I can also, I mean, she also said other stuff, but I can also see why
that was the one
you feel like I am judgmental. And as a friend, I would never want you to feel like I'm judging you.
Okay.
And that was like, sometimes those conversations aren't otherwise, like, unless that happened, I don't know if I would have ever known that, you know? And so sometimes a mediator, a third party can be able to bring that conversation out in a way that would otherwise, I mean, unless you're getting text messages on the accident that you may otherwise never have, is the point. But anyway.
No, I didn't know that. all of this to say, I think as you get older, maybe you get, because we got to finish soon.
Okay.
As you get older, I think you start to realize maybe friendship therapy is a thing that you can do. I also question. No. I think that's all I was going to say. I was going to say, I don't know a world in which my relationship with a friend is so integral into my life that therapy would be necessary. However, if we're just not seeing, and maybe it depends on like the level of friendship that you're trying to have, because you also can decide, oh, we just can't be what we once were. We're at different points, and this isn't it. We're not going to have a falling out, but we're not going to get to this level just because of X, Y, and Z. But if you're like, no, I want you to be my friend, and like this is preventing us from doing that, then maybe, you know,
because
you
that
do
just
friendship.
Be solved over a conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, and conversations can be hard.
Yeah.
They can go haywire, and depending on, you know, the receptiveness, if I'm not ready for the conversation, I might get defensive, and now it's going to be a tick for tack conversation. You calling me on this? Great. I'm going to call you out on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that doesn't accomplish anything. Totally. So that's why mediators are, you know, therapists are great.
But I also think that, because y'all know how we feel about therapy. I got all three of us. Right? I got a new therapist. She actually all right. She got a little Afrocentric, but she good. I want to say this quote, though, but I also wanted to say this. It also, Henry Cloud said, never go back to the reason you left if it's still there. That's what Henry Cloud said. Never go back to the reason you left
if it's still there. That's good.
If it's still there, so you can go back, but if you go back and be like, girl, this ain't, or this ain't it, then, you know, it's just not it. But I think that when we talk about therapy, I said this to my therapist one time, and I said, I think that we should consider what therapy really does to people, and we should not rush people to that. So you may be ready for therapy, but the other person won't.
That's
because
it'll open you up.
It will open you up,
That's
and
real.
it will expose some stuff about you that you may not be ready to face. So we are so loose with that term.
True.
And we don't understand that it can impact people in a negative way or a better way. And they just got to be ready for that. So a lot of times we people please and be like, you're my friend, so I want to go to therapy with you. If that's the case, yeah, we can do it. Then they get in there and they be like, child, I want to slit my wrist.
Yeah.
No, for real.
No,
you know
it is very...
Yeah,
I agree.
Sometimes people are not ready for that.
That's true.
And so it's like, maybe we just have, to answer your question again on my opinion, maybe we just have a couple conversations first, especially if that person has never been to therapy. And you have been to therapy, you could be setting them up for an insane amount of failure.
That's true.
That's real, Danny.
I agree. Okay. I was going to move on. I'm going to say YSL.
You know, we can talk about that all day.
Yeah, that was a great conversation.
I'll do YSL really quick, and then can we quickly do RHOP? Okay.
As long as I'm home by 2:30, I'm good.
We finna be done. I just want to say, y'all know that I have been following YSL, Young Thug, the RICO trial in Atlanta, Georgia for a long time. A long time.
Yeah.
And they finally have a trial date. The trial's actually going to begin. They have gone from 28 defendants to 6. Okay.
Wow. Where the rest of them went?
A lot of them took not a lot of them. Some of them took plea deals. Some of them were severed, so their cases will happen after the first one. One of them is still on the run, okay? One of them took a plea deal like last Thursday, and that is the one that got it down to 6. So Young Thug obviously is still the honcho of all of this, is what they're claiming. So it will start on November 27th. I will be following that. It is expected to last. Yes, it's supposed to last like 6 to 9 months still, and which is insane.
That is a long time.
So I'm not gonna be doing like daily recaps on I'm Not a Lawyer, but I will be doing recaps. I'll be following. But the other thing I want to say is that Thug's attorney filed a motion to dismiss the entire thing against Thug last week. Because it is a RICO trial, okay? One of the big points of RICO is that this organization is committing crimes to benefit the organization. So in this case, they're saying that these people did crimes to benefit YSL, the gang. His attorney said that the indictment, the grand jury who indicted this and said move on to trial, they are saying that they committed, what was in the paperwork is that these people committed crimes. They never said that it was for the benefit of the gang.
They just didn't write it down.
Yes. That makes it makes it invalid as far as a RICO. So he is saying that the whole thing has to get dismissed. And the things that affect Thug, specifically based on that, everything would be dropped against him.
He about to beat the case.
Off a technicality.
That's a real technicality.
A real technicality.
So wait, hold on. The other day, did y'all see this? The judge was going off.
It's the same one.
Oh, that's
the
why he was
same
going
day.
off.
Wait, tell me. I don't know.
Why is he going off like that?
It was the same hearing.
Okay.
Basically, what happened is the prosecutors have more than doubled their witness list, okay? So what happens is they keep giving batches of discovery over to the defendants. They keep batch number 1. They're up to discovery number 13, okay? And trial, again, is starting in 3 weeks. And Thug's attorney basically was like, Judge, they just gave us the batch 13, and it includes police reports from 2015. Oh, wow. So he's like, they're still giving us stuff. Some of it is duplicate. So some of the stuff that was in 13 were in other batches. And some of it is so old and they don't even have all the information. He's like, this police officer is on here, brand new person. I have no context for who this officer is, no context for what this is. And yet I'm supposed to go depose them before the trial starts. This is unfair. Yeah. So the judge got pissed and he was like, it is ridiculous. It makes no sense. I understand duplicates, sure, but you need to clear it up because basically anything he's saying, anything after batch 12, so meaning 13 and on, will not be allowed. You won't even be able to use it in trial. Oh, wow. He's saying, good night, you won't be able to use it in trial. So that's why he was mad, because he was like, enough, I've had enough. And so the girl was like...
Because it's been a circus.
Yeah. Yes. The attorney was like, can we talk about it on the 16th? Can we talk about it November 16th? Yeah. And he was like, tell me now. She was like, can we talk about it? I'm not prepared to talk about it today. Give me some time. So anyway, he basically said, he literally said, you better have a dang on good reason on November 16th, or else I'm telling you now, it will not be allowed in the trial.
Dang.
So it got
wasn't the reason.
Sick of y'all. Literally, he got
the reason for them having all these extra witnesses.
What is the reason?
Yeah. Like, I know you just broke it down, but I just want to be clear.
No, the reason that they had like more than double the witnesses, unpreparedness is my opinion. I feel like they were really amped up to bring about this massive RICO against YSL, and they are actually unprepared to do so. I think it's
with the lack of all the other stuff that they were talking about.
They had 28 defendants, and all they're able to say is, okay, so there was a unaliving, and we think y'all did it, and there was a robbery, and we think y'all did it, and they haven't put together fully the case. And I think it's gonna be a shit show, and I'm gonna be tuned in. And the problem is, Thug's attorney is good. This is a man who is a good attorney.
Who has he represented in the past?
So a lot of rappers who have been on trial for stuff. But the other thing is, here's the other kicker about his attorney. That man he was like, I'm excited. He literally is like, I'm excited. When he brought about the motion to dismiss, he said, so the jury has been seated, okay? It's taken 10 months and they finally have it. He waited to bring this motion to dismiss about the technicality because now that the jury has been seated, if you bring this up now, if the charges are dismissed, he gets to go for free, and they are free. And double jeopardy now applies. They cannot bring these charges against him. It would be double jeopardy. And he was in there like, this is good. Literally, this is good stuff.
They're gonna try to get him on something like tax evasion or something.
You gotta watch my video on it. That man was hyping there. Yeah. And the judge was like,
because he knew the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. This is having a draw 4 in your back pocket and your turn coming around.
He's reminding me, I don't know if y'all seen that movie on Amazon. It's very good. Burial.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. I heard it.
Such a good movie. He reminds me of that lawyer.
Oh, man.
Jamie Foxx plays this lawyer who is definitely based on a true story. But this lawyer is so animated
about it
and crazy, and like he be winning cases, he don't be losing. And he be getting people like $80 million in settlements and all type of stuff. It's such a great movie. Y'all should check out Burial.
I heard it was good.
Like
he's that type of lawyer.
The judge said he's gonna take it under advisement. He was like, I'll take it under advisement. So I'm literally like,
what does that mean? I'm gonna take it like he got to go confer with other.
So he has to go. So the way it works, you have to present case law, right? You have to present like a precedent. So he presented the funny thing is the attorney. Thug's attorney, the case law he presented is his own damn case. He was like,
I was wondering.
I just got the Supreme Court basically to rule about this on October 24th.
And now I'm about to use it here.
Wait, and that 2 weeks ago?
He was like, the case law is mine.
And it's recent, boo-boo. This recent.
This right here, the ink didn't dry.
Yeah. This so recent. It shouldn't even be overturned yet.
The ink ain't dried.
No.
So recent.
Girl, this recent.
That man was in there giddy. So the judge was, he has
when
to
you
go
go back to
review.
your chambers, the judge that signed it, he might be on break back there.
You can call him. That judge was like, you can tell the judge was like, dang, this is good. Like,
yeah. I remember the judge went home and was trying to tell his wife, whoever he
we are
with,
gonna
like,
see
the documentary
Girl.
that comes from this.
I hope they call me because I got something to say.
I hope they do call you. I'm not a lawyer.
Because I want to talk about
on the doc. Oh, you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like when they did the
like Twitter.
No, the college, the black college fake football team.
Oh yeah,
and they had scenes from that on the documentary from this case. It's gonna be I'm not a lawyer, but
I hope they do put
video.
You know what? That may
it.
be a reality because I was watching the Johnny Depp case and stuff, and they were going to influencers and people that were actually following the case.
Child.
So we gonna touch and agree that's
that's gonna happen.
Amen.
That's gonna
happen. BS high. Thank you. I knew y'all would know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
is,
okay.
Dang.
We're at time.
You want to watch it?
Yeah,
now?
we do. We got maybe 15 minutes. I got to get up out of here because I still got to shoot Marriage Be Hard, and then I got to go to the dentist.
Okay, I just want to quickly say that Real Housewives of Potomac is a mess. Is a mess.
I don't even watch
Married to Medicine, also a mess, but you watch Real Housewives,
did watch
so
Real
let's quickly
Housewives.
say.
Catch Danny up.
I do watch Real Housewives of Potomac, but here's the tea. One of these girls that's on there, I used to deal with one of her guys.
I hate you in this face that you made. I cannot.
So what now? I mean, is that the mic drop? Are you going to tell us?
Is it who?
We can't talk about it?
Because, I went to school in Baltimore, and so Potomac, I'm very
Don't
familiar
do this voice.
with that
Don't bring
area.
this Southern voice to this. Do not bring this Southern Belle.
Cut the episode because I need to get the tea.
And I'll add more to it before I take it back.
Every time. Every time. Okay.
I'm familiar. Go ahead.
Okay, so Juan, I'm gonna go to Juan because we gotta cut soon.
Okay,
I gotta
we're going there. Okay.
Juan is obviously cheating on that woman.
Oh, big time.
So this is the thing.
It's fine.
I don't know him though. I don't know.
That's not the guy. She don't know him. This is the thing. I listen infrequently at best, but I do on occasion listen to Reasonably Shady.
Yeah.
I listened the episode that they had where they aired the audio. I listened to the episode in real time. And because I don't really watch the show, we watched some of it last season. I had enough context, but also a little bit.
Okay.
Now that they've fully given context, my thing is this.
Okay.
Robin, shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Put Juan on the stand. Because I am so sick of women going to bat for their cheating husbands, going to bat and retelling the story and looking like a fool. Because right now, is you a fool?
Girl.
Is you a fool? This don't make no sense. And you keep going on the witness stand when they calling his name and he said and they did and absolutely and without a question and I trust him.
Girl.
Make him retell the story.
Girl.
I haven't followed Potomac in a couple years. I just want to say this. I do not know Juan and Robin, okay? I do not. I spent a lot of time in D.C. and all that when I went to college. So I saw y'all in the chat talking. I do not know that man. I wasn't very clear. I don't know that man from Adam. But I do know when I was watching, because I'm a fan of the Housewife franchise. Yeah. But I remember like their first year and their second year, it's always been about them having like him admitting to cheating, and then like so now there's another cheating thing.
Yes.
Okay, so when I said big time, I just want to clarify. I was talking about the episodes I've seen back in the day. I haven't caught up on anything.
He didn't been in the nail salon with the woman. Apparently, he didn't been at the laundromat with the woman. He didn't been on social media
the
with
hotel.
The woman. He didn't been at the hotel
he paid for.
At this point, the man is cheating, Robin. He is cheating on you.
And did he convince her not to sign the infidelity prenup?
Clause
it's an infidelity prenup.
She tried to have him.
A clause.
There was a clause in there, but that man didn't sign it, and now they're remarried. And for him to do the same stuff he was doing in marriage number one.
And the money is reversed, right?
Yeah, and now she makes the money.
Right.
And before he was making the money. He would have got smacked. When they were sitting on that couch and he was over there trying to explain, she's an attractive woman and I'm an attractive man, so people are just going to say stuff. You know what? This the crazy. And she's just like, it's such a wild story. It's got to be
And she's like, and you know they say we look alike.
Girl.
Who look alike?
You ain't going to play in my face like that.
that they are accusing him of cheating on her with.
You not gonna play in my face like that.
So how long you been cheating with this girl? Because this is a different girl from the other season.
Girl, it's about 4 girls.
I was gonna say the problem is which one. Because he's cheating. And then she sat up there with her friends and they were trying to knock some sense. The funny thing is she sat up there with all her friends, all of whom have been cheated on. And they've all said, you looking real familiar. And she over here like, not me.
Ain't no way.
So denial.
That's what they said.
They said denial. That man is cheating.
Giselle's a good friend for...
She is.
Giselle's a good friend for not only talking about her behind her back,
but also
bringing them same things to her face.
To her face.
Yeah.
That man is cheating. And girl.
So what do you think that they should do as friends? Because do you let your friend just stay in it and you just don't say nothing? Because I remember I had a friend who was in a marriage, and I never speak on people's marriages because I've never been married, but I also know delusion when I goddamn see it. And that's what we just call it. I always tell Melissa, and I tell you that, I be like, I'm going to deal with you. I don't know what's going on over there. What's going on with you? But do you, I didn't hold her hand through it, but I never commented because I was like, she got good enough sense to understand what this is. She just choosing to be here. And so, and one of the things she said after she divorced him was, thank you so much for never judging, but just being my friend. So what do friends supposed to do in this situation? Do they be like, girl, I'm just going to let you still get beat up and do these things? Or do I keep telling you he cheating on you? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do they supposed to do?
I think Giselle and the intervention that they had was really good.
But what did don't work?
But that's what I say. Robin was very defensive and not really wanting to hear it.
She knows.
That at some point you have to decide, you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, because a hit dog gonna holler
every time.
So.
And they said, I listened to their episode today on the way here because you told me to watch it. And so because I had started watching it at the house and I didn't finish it, I said, let me listen to what they're going to talk about today. And so Giselle was saying, Robin was saying that Juan don't care too much now for Giselle. Robin was trying to fix it and was like, he a little bit better now. So if you see him, maybe you could say hi or whatever.
Girl.
But Robin was like, she was just doing her job, trying to stand up for Giselle.
Yeah.
She's just doing her job, Juan, like, relax. I don't think she was just doing her job. I think she was really being a friend.
Absolutely.
And trying to tell you.
Juan sound like he got like a little narcissism in him.
He got
this girl out here looking foolish, and that's what I hate. Yeah. I hate when women have to pick up the microphone and defend the man when he should come to the forefront. And he just all of it's stupid. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Yes, you don't have that option.
You don't have
You don't have that option,
baby. Her clit shouldn't even move.
Hello.
Oh, we still on air.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this and then we can wrap. It
wouldn't function.
This is probably not, this hasn't always worked for me. Sometimes it bites me in the behind. But I do try to live my life. I never want somebody to experience something that I saw and I was quiet.
Yeah.
So I really, really, whatever situation, friendship, whatever it is, you going to know my opinion and then I'll shut up. But you ain't going to be able to say, y'all didn't even tell me. No, honey.
Yeah.
Melanie told you. I'm going to tell you every time. Now, that man is cheating.
Yeah.
If you choose to stay with him because you don't believe it, that's your business. And okay, now I'm just your friend.
Right.
But you going to know from me where I stand on it. If it's something that I need to speak on, I live my life wanting to make sure you heard me.
Now, if he cheating on you, I'm going to say it because both y'all husbands know. If I ever see you out there,
oh no, you gotta have eyes.
But
everywhere.
I know that y'all good. But I'm just saying, I joke with them and be like, now listen here, all right, don't even try. But if it's emotional abuse and all that stuff, I'm just like, okay, if he's cheating on you, I'm gonna tell you he cheating.
Yeah, you got
you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, I caught you.
Listen, I this weekend got caught up in, I don't know if I want to say the names, but it's all over the internet. The downfall of this married couple, YouTube couple, and everybody thought he was cheating, and everybody thought he was abusive. And child,
I don't know who you're talking about.
The receipts showed
otherwise.
That she was.
Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
I watch all the videos. Apparently he posted the video with a receipt and then he felt like everybody was bashing her, so he took it down.
I know. Patreon, say who it is.
But then he put it back up. Yeah, girl, that's who it is, Robin C.
Robin, wait, Robin C. Where she at?
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Put it back up there, Robin
Girl,
C.
All right.
I watched his video, then I watched all the folks'
I don't know them.
video. So yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know how y'all feel about it. But by the end, because the thing is, normally in those circumstances, you normally, and it's a black woman too. So normally you default woman, and it's a black woman. Yes, He said he was quiet because he was at risk of losing his children, which I believe, to be honest, because they were doing like a custody battle. You know, the default is with the woman. And so now that all of it has wrapped up, and he was painted as an abuser and he was painted as a cheater, and meanwhile she cheated on him.
But was he really abusing though? Or no, he wasn't. Oh, okay.
Well, I don't. I'm just telling you what he said.
Got it.
You know, obviously I don't know the inner workings of the situations. But she cheated on him.
Child.
And he had recordings of her. And video.
Of that?
And child, she smacked that thing out of his hand so quick.
No. Well, who she
it was going
with?
off with her ex-boyfriend.
All right now. This got real messy real quick.
Girl,
that's an emotional soul tie.
He done messed around. He lost all his money trying to get custody, 50-50 custody of his kids. So now he's an Uber driver. She made him delete all of their old family vlogs. You know, with YouTube, you can still make that money.
Yeah.
She had him delete all of that so he don't make no more money.
Oh no. I don't know these people, but now I want to.
Oh, I've only seen like bits and pieces, but he said, basically what he said was, I took it down because people were attacking her. But then she turned around and was trying to say he took it down because all of it was false and he didn't have no proof. So he said, okay, bet. Put it back
up. See the truth.
Put it back up. And then did a follow-up.
Oh my God, they're beautiful.
I know they are.
Super cute.
Oh my God.
She's like model-esque.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is. Well, I feel bad for that family. I really do. Because
I feel bad for
I feel bad for him and those children. I really do because it's going to take a whole lot of healing and repairing for him to ever trust any other woman again. And so here we are having another good man. If he is that, I'm assuming he probably was a great dad, great husband or whatever. It's just she had that soul tie with that ex baby. And sometimes with that, honey, you can't. That's the inner workings that you're going to have to let go.
Oh, I want to talk about that spin about.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't have to. We ain't got time.
All right.
Yeah, child, it was messy. I got caught up. Yeah, child, it was a mess. It is hard. It's kind of hard to tell who to believe, right? I will say that. However, I also will say he presented far more receipts
than she did.
So
all of it is alleged.
Yeah, all of it's alleged. But his receipts went back to 2016, 2015, and they're like Facebook screenshots. And it's like where she hit him or she acted out. And so that's... Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Let's wrap. I got to get my kids.
Yeah, very good. All right.
My little lift.
Okay. I'm going to head that way because I'm going to take her back.
Well, you headed where?
Back to the house.
Oh, you are?
And then I'm going to go to
let me cancel
Beverly
him.
Hills.
Can you drop me off?
Yeah.
Okay, cancel.
Yeah, it's all alleged. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. But you can go watch the video, child, and see it for yourself. Because he did say he almost sued somebody. It was going to be a straight up Cardi B and Tasha K situation because the lady was saying he cheated, was saying all this stuff. And because it was a lie, he was like, I almost sued this girl for defamation. That's defamation.
Oh, my God.
That's why you can't.
I'm not a lawyer, but.
Yeah, that's what it is. Listen, I learned this on another case I was following on Twitter. It's not defamation if it is a matter of opinion.
Hello? I know that case too. Yeah. There was an update last night on Twitter about that case. Oh, really?
You should have sent it to me.
I think I retweeted it.
If it's just an opinion, so you have to say,
if it is a matter
it's my opinion.
But also matters of opinions are just opinions. When you are saying things like he cheated, that's not opinion.
Yeah.
You're stating that as if it is fact.
So you have to wrap it up. It's the way that you say it publicly that makes it not defamation.
You need to say allegedly.
You have to say he allegedly is cheating. You have to say something like that, but you can't say he cheated.
Yeah, that's a sentence.
That's a sentence. That's not an opinion.
It is. Yes. And then you have to go back and say, that's my opinion.
Yes. Or all of this is alleged.
Or you better be prepared to come back with an apology.
Culture, honey.
Ebony, that's get out my business, girl.
That's why Tasha K is broke now. Amen.
Amen and
allegedly.
Amen. Alleged.
She allegedly broke, but that's what
she ain't broke. She had that money up under there.
But that part
that was alleged too, because she said she wasn't hiding.
It's all alleged. Let's get out before we get
all
sued.
right. Thank y'all so much for joining us on today's episode of Gin and Juice. Please make sure that you support our good friend Danny Rose's book. Available starting November 7th. So by the time this episode drops, it will be available everywhere. Please make sure that you purchase it. If you have not joined our Patreon, please make sure that you join so you get all the behind the scenes tea and good times. Also, I will be doing a giveaway. That's it. That's all. Dan, you want to tell them anything else you got going on?
I just want to say thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
For all you have done for me.
Amen.
Come on.
Yes, anything. Oh, I am working on a new television show too that's coming out next year.
Yes.
And I can't say who it's with, but they have wrote, baby, they didn't work me. And also catch The Big Bake that I'm on Food Network that comes out every Monday night on Food Network. Okay, at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Can't forget what clock it is. But it's one of them. Check your local listings. Or if you be like me, just use my Hulu account and just log into that and watch it. I don't feel like changing it downstairs. It's still on my downstairs TV.
It's best of mine too.
Have a great.
All right, y'all.
Bye.